today I will be taking this old wig and turning it into this fabulous set of curls. Here's the inside of our previous wig still intact. For this wig we will use a U-PART wig cap. Make sure you line it in the center, your threaded needles, and a metallic Sharpie marker so our line won't rub off as we make our wig. So now I'm just spraying the hair. I am going to start the process of combing it all the way out, and if you are reusing hair, you want to make sure that you do this thoroughly so that when you're making your wig, it is smooth sailing. So here you can see that the curls are really still beautiful even after 3 uses, because this was a sew-in before it was actually a wig. And this hair comes from Miss Here Hair Company. They are on Aliexpress. I really love their curly hair. As you can see from the top to the bottom, it is nice and full and the curls bounce back every time. The spray bottle is water and a little bit of Aussie moist conditioner. Okay, so let's begin. Now you're going to take your wefts and bring them all the way around the wig cap on top of the band. You don't want to sew through the band, you want to sew right above, and later you're going to see why. It's going to make your whole outcome very smooth and you'll be able to wear your wig in high ponytails. Next, once you get that first track around, notice that I do have pieces of hair, so you do not have to cut yours. However, when you're starting to fill in the inside of your cap, if you do the fold over method, you can, but here you will notice that I'm using pieces of hair, which is okay, and I'm going to start going across the middle and the inside to start filling it in, because the outside is going to flip over that to cover all those inside tracks, making your whole wig very smooth. So here I am checking to make sure that the hair is smooth once we flip it up. And now I will continue to fill in the tracks all the way up to the top of my wig. So here I'm going to start laying my pieces, still coming around in a U all the way until I get to the top, where I would start taking smaller pieces and lining them up alongside of the part. So it is very important that you do this so that way the top of your unit will be very flat and smooth, like you see here. Don't be afraid to pin it in place until you can see your vision before you sew it down if you need to have a visual of exactly how it will come out. Pins always work. Okay, so as you can see, I completed one side of the wig and now I am working on the other side. You are going to lay these tracks going across towards the back all the way up until you fill in the whole space in the top of the wig, and it's going to be very smooth. You're going to have a very full top and you will still be able to flip it back in the front because all the tracks are going to be covered using this method. And I'm also flipping them over up until I get close to the part where I will cut them so that they will lay super flat.
That's good.
At this point, I'm really squeezing tracks in. I'm going to try to get as many as I can, as smooth as I can at the top. Now, if you're putting tracks in and they are not smooth or not put in really tight, you don't want to do this, but I want to put it as close to my part as possible because I don't want my U part once I cut it to be too wide. So I'm going to squeeze these in and they are going to be nice and smooth at the top once I'm done. So now we are done and I am flipping over to make sure that everything is smooth and flat, just like we began in the beginning. Yay, our first wig together. So I'm going to cut that band off that is around the edge of the wig, and be careful, just take your time doing this process. You don't want all your hard work and thread to be in the way, so really just take your time and you can cut this open, and we're going to cut that band off and then we'll see our wig. Now I am cutting my band off, and there are some people who actually leave this band on, and that is okay too. If you want to leave yours on, you can, but I'm cutting mine off because my head in the top is very small, and when I put my combs in, if I decide to put combs in, it just makes it easier and smoother for me when I want to wear my hair up in the back, but it's totally up to you. So here I'm just prepping my hair for coloring the front. I am using a 40 Developer L'Oreal's Lightning Blue Bleach, and I'm going to tone it once I'm done with shimmering lights. And I'll do a whole nother video eventually about coloring hair, but I'm just doing this really quick. I didn't want to separate this into two videos because it was really just simple. I'm just really coloring the front, and I'm going to let this process maybe about 20 minutes and just watch it closely to see how quickly this hair lifts. Again, this hair is from Miss Here Hair, and it is absolutely great. We're going to use this process to see how it takes color and what happens to it at the end of putting our wig together. And just like that, we have color. So now I'm going to move the curls around and check to see if they are different, and they are not. We just need to add some things to them, which is a little bit of water and these two products, conditioner and oil. We're going to do similar to a lock method where we're adding the water, putting our Aussie in as the leave-in, and sealing it with some oil. Now I did like using this serum in the hair, however, when I put olive oil in the hair using the Aussie moist conditioner, this hair was absolutely great. Or you could just use water and conditioner and not seal it with an oil, but I noticed I like my hair to be more of a sleek curl rather than a puffy, so just water and conditioner will give you the puffier look, which is really pretty too. So this is the finished look. The hair is fully dry, and as you can see, the curls are beautiful. I thank you so much for watching the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and as always, stay blessed.